Can you see it?
I see. I'm on YouTube.
Oh, are you on Duo? Because you are on Duo on that
Yeah, I'm on
phone.
Duo. You
Yeah,
can see
there you
me.
go.
Okay.
There you go.
Duo, and then I had the YouTube open.
So let me go on here and see if I could stop the live. Because sometimes it would say resume. So let's see if it will say that here. Yep, it sure did say resume.
Yes.
So let me. Okay, you guys go to the other. I'm doing a part two. I'm on live right now. As you can see, I'm on live. I'm on live. So go to the part two. I'm doing a part two right now. I'm going to end this one. All right, guys. See, I just ended it.
Okay, I see it.
I just ended it. Yeah.
All right. Yep. Okay.
All right, so what happened is that the tablet overheated, so I had to, it went out of style. So where was I? I can't even remember. Anyone that was paying attention to what?
Uh,
Hi everybody. Welcome to the chart. Welcome to the Queen of Scorpios. If you're a new subscriber, we welcome you here. And I hope that you continue to stay and support the Queen of Scorpios. This is where we drop them juice. Boom, 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 boom. Where my bell at? Where my bell at? I got five on it.
yeah.
Yo, immediately when I clicked up, I feel like smoking. I feel like there was ancestors that wanted me to smoke. I don't know what ancestor like to smoke, but they wanted me to smoke. I just wanted smoke so bad. I don't know why. But yeah, you back in this thing. That's what I'm talking about. Come back. That's why I had to make that announcement if I clicked up so that you guys would know that we continued a second chat here. So where was I? I think I was talking about Uncle Tom. Join me in duo. C. I'm gonna call you C.
Yeah. Can you see me?
I can't see you. Click on the video. Click on the video. Click on, there you go. There you go. Okay, there you go. All right. All right. So, all right, back on it. So where was I? I was talking about Uncle Tom, right, Sierra?
Yeah. You're talking about the
Okay. Yeah. That's what I've been experiencing all day. Me and her. right? Right, Sierra? We've been there talking in different tongues. Let me tell you something. Because I feel like I'm tapping into the biblical times. I'm tapping into slavery times. I'm tapping into different dimensional realms. And it's like I'm time traveling, right? But anyway, so protect our time traveler.
Yes.
Please.
Please.
All right.
Thank you.
So you guys get it. Sierra, somebody wants you to say your channel again so they could get it.
Yes. It is Light of the Soul Tarot. Light of the Soul Tarot is my channel. Okay, thank you so much. And I'm sending you back blessings to anybody that subscribes or like. I pray that you are continuously blessed. And I ask that you are covered from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet. Everything in which that you are already provided for you. And I am praying blessings over you continuously. And I thank you. May you be protected as well while we are dwelling into this.
Ashe.
Thank you.
Ashe.
Thank you.
Ashe. So I was talking about Uncle. See, they're making me go into the metaphysical and bring me out again, put me back. You see, I can't control me speaking in tongues, or I can't control it. People, it's just.
So it's the spirit.
Yeah, I'm already in the spirit. I'm already in tune. I called my. I'm not gonna say nothing. All right, you don't need to know.
Horn? You heard that horn? It was a horn that's loud, beep, super loud. Confirmation.
I'm already in the spirit, so if you're not in the spirit, you might not understand what I'm talking about. So Uncle Tom started from this man who sold us out. Okay, it started from there. I keep getting from that moment there was an Uncle Tom. That's why a lot of African inventors, um, people have stolen their ideas. People have stolen the things they've invented because someone sold us out. That's why a lot of things that Africans built are not owned by Africans,
Nope.
because it sold us out. That's why the Europeans have a lot of our stuff, our crafts, the things that we hold so dear to us, the things that our ancestors built with their hands, have been proclaimed by the Europeans. They have been taken away from us because somebody sold us out. That contract is still in effect, so we have to deactivate that contract,
Yeah.
and that's
And it's gonna
why
take all of us to do it. It's gonna take all of us to do
we
it.
gotta do it. We gotta be. That's why I'm telling you this stuff right now, people. So y'all want to save our children's children. You don't want our children to experience this word called slavery, enslavement. I don't want my child to go through this. I don't want his children to go through this.
Either.
So I'm all
Me
in for fighting with the ancestors. We've been fighting. So if y'all want to join the fight, hey,
come
go
on.
into metaphysical and fight. Burn a candle, okay? Speak in tongues, okay? Envision yourself fighting with the ancestors. Go into meditation and fight. Whoever you connect to, I don't care at this point.
Nope.
Fight. Fight. Okay?
Right.
Fight so that history does not repeat itself. This
There
orange
you
looking
go.
man they got on this chair in this White House is waking a lot of shit up, and y'all don't even know what's about to unravel before your eyes.
It's a spiritual battle. It's a spiritual battle. It ain't
Okay?
physical. It ain't. It's spiritual. Spiritual.
So,
Listen. I hope y'all really listening to, because Cindy is used as a vessel. She's being used as a vessel, and they've really been able to break it down through her. So even if you don't quite understand, I urge some of you to I got my pen and paper out, like it's that
yeah, because
serious.
I'm not going to remember this. Shit, y'all tell me
No,
too.
no,
Because I
and
could
we know
feel
how
the.
shit be with technical, like it might not even save. So this is very imperative information. Very. All over.
So let me stop real quick, please. I'm sorry. Let me stop real quick. So for those of you, the battle has already begun. So I'm speaking in tongues because I'm in battle right now. So what you want to do, if you speak in tongues, you speak in whatever language, I don't care what tongues you speak, the tongues of your ancestors, the tongues of the native, the tongues of the chiefs, the tongues of the Anunnakis, the tongue of the angels, the tongue of the higher realms, the Holy Spirit tongue. You need to start speaking. Isataya kaya shataya kaya shaya kaya kaya. Ikrobo shaye kaya shataya kaya 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 kaya. Isete te 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 iki kaya shataya kaya kaya iki iki kaya kaya. Ire iki kaya shataya kaya kaya iki weki iki iki kaya. Isateri iki kaya iki shataya kaya. Isateri shataya kaya kaya. Isetero kaya kaya kiki siya kaya kaya iki kaya shataya kaya. Iseteria kaya shaya kaya shi kaya. We break every bind, every hold. This contract is void. This contract is burnt into pieces. This contract is disintegrated. This contract has dissipated. We forgive the ones that sold us out. We will not carry that within our backs. We will not carry the burdens that they put upon us. Our children would not receive these burdens. We break all karmic debts. We break all karmic binds. We break every bondage, every shackles, every holds they've used against us, every word they've used against us. We shall break it. Tyler, get me water. Get me water. Uzbo. Ikaya shata yakaya kaya. Ikiri shata yaki. Ikiri shata. Ancestors fight for us. Fight for our freedom. Fight, bring an uproar to this earth. Shake this earth. We are the light. We are the sun. We are. Isatayakaya satayikia. Isariyakaya satayakaya kaya. Isatayakaya satayakaya. Irabaya sariyakaya yakaya satayakaya. Isataya. Ikaraba satayakaya satayakaya.
In the mighty name of in the mighty name of Jesus. In the mighty name of Jesus, I bind up every witch's track or check as a I cast you down right now. I cast you down in the mighty gates of hell where you belong. I cast you down in the God and mighty gates of hell where you belong. For you shall not stay. I cast you right now.
I'm sweating. Isataya shataya. Ikerobo shataya. Isereke shataya. Isekereyakaya. History is not going to repeat itself in slavery. Now while I'm alive, it will not be so. It will not be so. Whether it's through corona shots, whether it's through education, whether it's through food, it would not work. It would not work. We send it back. We reject it. It will not work. It will not work. It will not work. The contract is destroyed. The contract is destroyed. The contract is destroyed by the element of fire, by the element of Ankh, by the element of the Anunnakis, by the element of the sun. The contract is destroyed by the element of our ancestors' power ingrained in us. This contract is burnt. It is burnt. It is burnt. Yeah, speak it, girl. Yeah, we in that Holy Spirit. Yeah. Yeah, speak it. Speak it. Isendirio shantaria kaya shataya. Let the element of fire consume them. Let the element of fire consume them by our tongue speaking. Let the element of fire consume them. We will not hold our mouth shut. We will speak out. And they will hear us. They will hear us. Yeah. She's in there. She's in there. You better start speaking. You bet this is war. This is war of virtue. This is war. This is war. Okay, bring her out. The Holy Spirit took over her. The Holy Spirit took over. There's a battle in Gilead. People, we are at war. Okay? We've been at war since the end of times. We've been at war. The Anunnakis are here. The Zeta Leons or whatever they call them are here. The Zeta Leon reptilians are here. The Sierra, what's the other name? The place. Yeah, they're here to help the earth. To help. So that's why you've seen portals open. You've been having dreams of reptiles. This is why. You've been having dreams of portals opening up. This is why. This is why. This is why you. So basically, what's coming to your dreams are premonitions. Things that are about to happen. You've seen spaceships. I see you seeing spaceships flying in the sky. I see you looking at the stars. They're moving. The moon is moving. The sun is moving. What you see is real, people. Don't doubt your intuition. And for those of you who've been having sleep paralysis, protect your astral plane because you're being attacked in the astral. That's why you're having sleep paralysis. You're being attacked in the astral plane. You're being attacked in your Akashic records. This is why.
Fight. Gotta fight.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Out here on my knees. On my knees. Do y'all see that? Out here on my knees. It's not a game. It's not a game. Choose ye this day. You may not have tomorrow. Pick it up and fight today.
Burn a candle. Go burn an ancestor candle. Go burn your blue candle. Go burn your orange candle. Burn your white. Okay, or gold candle. If you want to fight, fight. But enough of the talking. It's time for action.
There you go.
It's time for action.
There you go.
We can't be talking.
It's hawks.
Yeah, we can't be sitting here saying, "Oh, they're killing our children. They're killing us. And you're not doing shit about that. You're not for the cause.
Nope.
You're not for the cause. You just all talk.
You're part of the fucking problem. You're part of the problem.
Yeah, but once when more people are gathered, the power is you don't even want to know how much power that is. More people are gathered praying about the same thing. Psh, you don't even know how much sunlight you're exposing to these motherfuckers. You don't even know how much power that's being exuded. Okay? From the bottom of your feet, you're gonna feel that fire first. And it's gonna shoot up your apex. You hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is just a tip of the iceberg. We're just giving you a tip of the iceberg. The rest is for you to do your assignments, research. All right? You got to do the work. This is the time to do the work. For all of you that be saying, they're not children, go do the work. Because everything that happens in the metaphysical world appears in the reality sooner or later. So once you start fighting the metaphysical world, guess what? That's a stop you put into before it even occur in the reality. Do you get what I'm saying? So once you put that block in the metaphysical, it would not happen in our reality or consciousness. Do you know what? That's why it's so important to start from metaphysical first. Okay, that's why your lower back right now feels heavy like a motherfucker. Okay. Because you're carrying baggages of people, baggages on top of baggages on top of baggages, and you can't even carry your own. Your own is in the freeway somewhere. You don't even know where you left it at because you're busy carrying other people's baggage that ain't even your own. And what are you thinking about? How the hell am I having this back pain? Because you're carrying other loads that don't belong to you, sister, brother. Drop that shit down. Deal with your shit first.
Deal with it.
That's why we got so much karma. Be honest with yourself.
Yeah.
When you're honest with yourself, your true self starts showing.
There you go.
But you keep playing this little game, hiding yourself. The truth gonna come out sooner or later, either way. That's just the bottom line.
Don't do them like that, Cindy.
I'm just saying. You know. Oh, the spirit of laughter is here. It's making me laugh. Okay.
Because it's cleared out. We clearing it out. And we clearing it out for your subscribers too.
Yep.
We fighting, and I hope they understand that and realize that as healers, we have to take on so much in order just to give them their peace of mind.
Right, the piece of the pie.
Okay? So it takes a lot. So when somebody says, can you like the video? Can you subscribe the video? Can you make an energy exchange? That stuff is important, and it comes back. It comes
You
back.
pour in my cup, I pour in yours, whether it is consciously happening or metaphysically happening. Do you guys even know that there's sometimes I go to comments and start praying for people out of nowhere that I don't even know?
Wow.
So,
look at that.
And you wonder why your life changed all of a sudden. You get what I'm saying? So it is very important that you give gratitude. Gratitude is a very important ingredient to life.
Yes.
You have to give gratitude to everything, whether it be a tree, whether it be water, whether it be a plant, whether it be food, whether it be anybody. You give gratitude. Stop making your mouth heavy. Your mouth is not that heavy to say thank you. Say it with me. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Gratitude is the sauce, is the main ingredient. You give gratitude every day, even when things are in disarray. Let me tell you something. There will be a change of atmosphere within your chakras that you will feel from the bottom of your feet to the sole of your apex. And you will not understand why, because you gave gratitude even when things were not okay. You laughed instead of crying and worrying. You laughed. You kept smiling. That's not pretentious. That's knowing that your spirit guys got this in the bag. So it's okay. You good. So you laughing. You're happy. Because you already know.
No matter what.
You already know your time is about to come. The shift is about to take precedence in your life. That's just what it is.
Yes, it be.
Girl, why I feel like I'm a pastor right now?
Because you are. Because you are. Pastor of light.
I don't plan this, people. I don't plan this. It just so happened. Okay, baby? All right.
It so happened. But thank goodness that it did. Thank goodness that it did. You know, I tell Cindy all the time, you know, how much of a blessing she is to me and to others, you know, and how vessel she is used for, especially in the metaphysical community, you know. So it's important to keep her prayed up and lifted, you know, and just, if you can't even send anything, just send your prayers and your love to her.
Please don't.
Like love.
Let me redirect that message because some people got loads on them. And when they pray
Yes,
for other people, those energies go with.
yes.
Please don't.
Excuse me for that. Yes, please make sure you are in alignment.
Make sure
Yes,
you are with your higher self and you are
yes,
in true with yourself. You in tune with yourself, with your higher self, higher cause. Please, please, I beg
yes,
of you. And if you feel like you're not in tune, go burn your white candle to purge your energy. Okay?
yes.
Then you pray for me after that.
Yeah, after that, and it's true because it's serious, you guys. It's serious.
It
It's a
is.
real deal. Um, and can you say energetic fight? Could you even say energy? It's a spiritual fight, but you can almost say
It is
energetic fight.
energetic. It is. It is.
Yeah, it's true. That's
It's
very true.
it's a mag. It's like a body, a host of body, right? And you got this on you, and your aura is popping, and you the dark energies they see it for sight, for hand, so they glue to
Yeah.
your energy like freaking magnets, and now they don't want to leave. And you're wondering why you feel so
Mm-hmm.
tired. You're wondering why you feel so heavy. Your mind is so heavy. It feels like you're carrying a load on your head that's affecting your back, and you can hear the cracks of your bones.
Wow. To fight correctly, you can't be blocked up. You can't not be in alignment. You have, because some quote unquote demons, they'll laugh at you if you try to get them out. Because they know that you're not, you feel like you don't have enough power for it, but you have to realize and know that you are powerful and that you can do anything, and you can change your situation. You can. You just have to just believe that you can do it. And you're not going to allow the things of this world to get into your mind and to, change the idea of what you already have for yourself. Because it's a very wicked spirit out there. They try to
You know what?
it shall get out.
It will get out. If I was talking about they ain't gonna zoom, they ain't gonna be buffing.
No.
But
They'll
I'm
actually recommend that video. They'll recommend that video.
yup. But we speaking the truth, they wanna buff us. Fuck them.
We don't receive it. We
so
don't receive it.
so let's go into time briefly. I'm gonna go into time briefly and we're gonna get out of here
Yes.
because we need to rest. We've been talking for like 3-4 hours now. Just for real. Me and her been talking for a couple of hours. So time, right? People say time is of the essence. Time is a virtue. Time to be control. Truth. Maybe it's not everybody's truth. Maybe it's my truth. So
It's your speak it. Speak.
so when I look at time itself right now, because time is out of this earth. It's not even in this earth.
Right.
It's out. It's
Right.
out. I see it alone in this earth, in this space and time. There's a space. There's a space. I see it in space, and there are people turning the time clockwise. Right? They either turn it to the east, west, or south, depending on whatever is going on in the atmosphere. Because the timing correlates with astrology. They're manipulating time through astrology. This is first time I'm even hearing it myself. So it's interconnected. All right. So when we hold time to us, when we hold time dear to us, it affects us more because we're holding to astrology as well. We're holding it to, it's interconnected. Time and astrology is interconnected. Okay. That's a way of controlling the masses. Okay, that's why a lot of planets went into retrograde. They manipulated it.
Wow.
Does anyone know why planets go into retrograde? I'm just asking a question.
I don't.
People would say they are what? Let me put this thing down. Somebody keep making me smoke. People would say, yeah, they're making me smoke on live TV. I almost want to say on live TV, but on live.
Girl, we might be on TV.
Oh, I'm embarrassed. Woo woo. So people would say the reason for retrograde is because they're at war with other planets or they've been attacked, right? Because really think about it. If a planet is not in its best form, which is retrograde, one is direct and is at his best. But one is in retrograde, it's not at his best. It's actually at his worst. So it's like it's turned upside down to the wrong direction that it's supposed to go into. Oh. So
Wow.
planets goes retrograde because it's turned into a different direction. It's
Right.
redirected elsewhere by manipulation of others or manipulation manipulation of others, manipulation of the sorcery, manipulation. I keep hearing manipulation of others and sorcery. So it is being manipulated by a leader, someone who is in charge of Earth, or someone who comes off as a leader that's in charge of the Earth, the New Age world, or in charge of
Yep.
this world, whatever you want to call it. So this person is able to actually manipulate the planet. This person actually travels to different planets as well. This is a very powerful being. Whoever this is able to manipulate energies into changing the dynamics of astrology. And if you hold astrology dear to you too, you'll be strongly affected by it as well. So everything you learn, don't hold it dear to you or don't put in a pedestal. Okay, just
Right.
gain it as information or as knowledge,
That's it.
but do not put it on a pedestal. That's what I'm hearing. So time could be changed at any given time. You can make up your own time. Time is an illusion. That's just my own opinion, my own state of mind. I'm saying this through experience, through all the things that I've envisioned, through all the things that I've seen, through my visions as well, and knowledge that I've gained over the time. Is what I've gathered is time is an illusion. It's
Right.
not real. Okay? It's not real. It's programmed actually. It's a time clock. Tick tock, tick tock. It's programmed. It's a program. It's a systematic program. It's a systematic programming. That's what I'm hearing actually.
Oh,
Systematic
programming.
programming. So there is a code in time that's inserted into time that shines light to astrology, and it's like a hidden beam. It's hitting the planets, right? Is it in the planets through time now, in the middle of the time, and this time is something they've created. I don't know why I'm getting Bill Gates allegedly, but there's a
Yep.
chip or there's something being put into time that is shedding light to the planet. It's like a beam. I keep seeing it like a beam, and this beam is hitting the planets and it's turning and redirecting the planets. This is why it's causing this retrograde. But it's telling you that the reason why there's retrograde is because there's a conjunction between two planets. Isn't that what they tell y'all? Okay.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, somebody has inserted chip to control the masses, and this chip shed light through the time capsule. I'm getting a time capsule. So it could be a capsule, whatever the fuck you want to call it, and it's shedding light through that. And it's a beam light that's hitting. It's like a sensor hitting. And the planets are sensitive.
Right.
So once this beam light is hitting the planet, it's redirecting it, it's throwing it off. It's throwing it off balance. And it's deteriorating. What I'm actually seeing is the planet deteriorating. It's a circle. I almost want to call it a circle of doom. Now I don't know what that means for you, for those of you that are in physics. I don't, I'm not a great physics girl. I didn't even like physics when I was in school, but later on I understood it a little bit more. Sometimes it takes for you to finish and get out, and then it comes back to you like a nostalgia moment, and then you understand it now that you've grown up and you're able to balance yourself. But I'm here in the circle of doom. And I feel like the planets are interconnected into one another, and it's creating symbols, right? It's a symbolic connection here, and it all connects to the middle. There's something in the middle. I keep hearing time capsule. Okay. And that's why they always change the time to throw you off. Time is also a distraction. It's a fallacy of illusion that distract oneself from your purpose, that distract you from what's really happening. It's just like that show, What's Happening.
That's what's happening now. What happened now?
Everything that you thought was a fallacy of illusion has become your reality, hasn't it? You said, oh, you know what I think, you know what I think, and you know what I think. Oh, I think time is an illusion, but I don't know. I just think it. Because you're being enlightened about what was going to happen.
Yeah.
But you did not believe it because you're still questioning it, right? But right now, 2020 is confirming. 2020 is the new millennium, might I say. 2020 is like, bingo! If your eyes was wide shut, it is open now.
It is open.
If your pituitary gland has been wide shut, it's being cleaned out right now. So you could see what you've doubted, but you've also seen it from behind. You've seen it in your dream. You've seen it a couple of years ago. You've seen it, and you denied it, and it's coming.
It's coming. It's a reality.
It has become your reality. And some people can't deal with the reality of what's happening. That's why a lot of people.
I was gonna say, like, this is nothing for you to be scared. This should actually make you happy. Okay, you shouldn't be scared of this.
Yeah, this shouldn't be fear.
And once all of this is all over, the world will be how it needs to be for our children. It will be how it's supposed to be. So if anything, you just need to really go within and just really work on healing yourself and really becoming more enlightened and getting your own information. Like Cindy said, don't allow anybody to, just tell you anything. Even if you've learned stuff in the past, reprogram yourself.
Yeah, deprogram to reprogram. Deprogram to. They lied to us. They didn't tell us the truth about these things that were happening now. Our grandparents and parents did not tell us about this, the truth. They did not tell us the truth about all these things, because I feel like some people knew.
Oh, somebody always knew.
They did not teach us about spirituality. They did not tell us that we have a choice to choose. They made us believe that we had to stick by one thing, and that's it. So now, you free will. You packed all this baggage of what your parents have taught you, even though they were not true, even though they themselves might not even know that it's not true, because their parents also told them the same bullshit. So you have to study for yourself. You have to be a student to be a teacher. You could also be a teacher and be a student at the same time. I'm a teacher and a student.
Right. That's me.
For real. So all day, every day, you never stop learning. Don't let a teacher deceive you and tell you they're done learning. That's a bullshit lie. And if that teacher tell you they're done learning, then that's the wrong teacher. You with the wrong teacher.
Yes. Get rid of them.
Get rid of that, because you never stop learning. You never stop learning. Learning does not have a limitation. Learning is forevermore. Even after your death, you're still learning.
Yep. Just through a different lens.
Yeah. Hey. So do your research. Even what I'm saying, you could question what I'm saying and go do your own research. That's your assignment. I'm just here to make you question some things. I'm just here to go within. I'm just here to shed light on the things that you put to the background or to the side and you've doubted. I'm just here to shed light on some things to open your pineal gland, because it is important that your pineal gland is open, especially us melanin people. Okay, you got to learn about your melanin. That's why I put that thing I put in my community page about the eumelanin and the neuromelanin and the melanin. What does it mean? What does each thing mean? You got to learn about your powers. You got to learn about the ancestry tree, where you come from, who you are, who you choose to be. You could see where you come from and still choose a different route. That's okay. You ain't got to choose the route of your family or the route that someone says you should choose. You got to choose. When you start making decision, an executive decision based on your life experience, based on your journey, then you are a mobaba, as my people would say. You have become your higher self. You're a leader now. You've grown. But when you start allowing other people to validate and or tell you what you need to be doing, or you're looking for others for validation, my dear, you've lost your identity. You've lost all identity. Now, I'm not saying getting plastic surgery is not a good thing to boost your. I don't know why this is coming up, but this is coming up for a reason, people. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just the messenger.
Don't shoot me.
Because I'm going to block that shit. You shoot me. Listen, I'm going to dodge that bullet, goddammit. Okay? I'm going to shoot back, goddammit. I'm going to shoot back with a shotgun, with an AK-47 and all. I'm going to shoot with a grenade and all. Shit ain't going to be what you expect, goddammit. You know what I mean? Don't shoot me, goddammit. Listen. So, you could be getting plastic surgery and whatever to boost your immune system. And people say, do what makes you happy. I'm not even gonna lie, I almost got a surgery on my breast. I didn't like my breast at one point. I was going to get an enhancement for my breast. Hell yeah, because it was small. I wanted a bigger C size. And I was gonna do my breast. I was also going to get, when the butt injection was popular, I was also going to get butt injection, but I always had butt. I was just being greedy. I was gonna get butt implant or injection, whatever you call it. I was gonna get fats, but I didn't really have fats in my stomach like that. But I was gonna get fat from my stomach and put in my butt. But I debated on doing it for a long time until I learned to accept myself for who I am. I learned to accept my flaws for what it is, even though I might look at it like, oh, it's not that pretty, but it's still me at the end of the fucking day. That's what makes me unique. My missing tooth is what makes me me. You know what I mean? My big eyes is what makes me me. My cheekbones is what makes me me. All the things that I carry with me, everything that is of me is what makes me me. Everything that I believe in, my integrity, okay? Those are parts of my journey. That's me peeling my onions and being honest with myself and standing my fucking truth and not denying and being illusionist or delusional about the reality that I'm in and who I am as a person, and not allowing society to dictate to me who I should be. I was actually going to bleach my skin.
Wow.
So I'm not just talking because it sounds good to the ears, bitch. I'm talking because I've been through that shit. I know what it feels like to judge your own self. I know what it feels like to sabotage yourself. I know what it feels like when people tell you ain't going to be shit, you ain't shit, you ain't never going to be nothing. I know what it feels like. And get out of the habit of calling yourself the black sheep and an outcast. Get out of that habit. You are the light. You are special. Take that negative energy and turn it into positive, just like physics. Okay? For a long time, people have called me all kind of things. For a long time, people have laughed at me. Families, not just strangers, families, friends, foes, whoever you want to call them, for a long time. But if I would have sat in that soil, do you think I would have been who I am today? But you know what I did? I did not accept what they called me. I redirected my life. And I went within. And I became honest with myself. And I soaked in that honesty. And I came out of it light. But I went into it heavy. But I came out of that shit light. Because I began to peel back the onions. And I began to accept the truth for what it is. And I accepted myself for who I was. And I stand. Before I used to be ashamed to tell people that I was a spiritual reader. Before, when people would ask me, what do you do for a living? I would be like, customer service. Because I was ashamed to say, I was afraid of rejection of the world, rejection of society. Because we've lived so much in this construct of you have to be perfect. You have to be like a Barbie doll to be pretty. You have to be light skinned. You have to be light brown to be accepted into the society, into the elite world. But you ain't gotta be shit. You're already a royal dynasty. Are you fucking kidding me? You're already a walking gold. Do you understand what that means? You are a walking gold mine. Do you understand that? You shining gold right now. They can't stand that light. And they're afraid of you standing your truth. They're afraid of you accepting those shit that other people condemn, that society have condemned and told you this is how you should be. You should look this way. You should be skinny. You should be anorexic to be pretty. You shouldn't eat to be beautiful. You should gargitate and throw up when you eat. Those are unhealthy behaviors, my dear. It's not safe either. You're killing your body slowly. Whoever you are, there's an anorexic, or what's the other one? Bulimia? What's the other one they call it?
Bulimia.
Bulimia. That's what I'm hearing. Bulimia, anorexic, and you're trying to stay a certain shape because society is telling you how you should look. Fuck society. Society. Who is fucking society? You know who society is? Do you know who society is? Who is society? People? So you're allowing other people that don't even know shit about you to tell you how you should look. They haven't even walked a mile in your shoe, but they're telling you how you should look. They haven't even heard your story or your cries at night, what you've been through, the hell you've been through. They don't even know that you for years. They don't know why you smile. They don't know why you goofy. Because they haven't heard your story. And you listening to these motherfuckers? They, okay. So, you need to redirect your life, my dear. Okay? Get into knowing you. Get into thyself. Become one with thyself. That's how you become empowered. And it don't even matter if somebody spit at you. You could smile and walk away from it. Boom, 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 fire, fire. Bonfire. Blah, 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 blah. I'm being transparent, not because I want to boast. I want to say, oh my God, I could do this. I could do that. Fuck that shit. I don't get medal for this shit. I'm telling you so that you would not go through the same thing I went through. And you would not become a Barbie of society. Barbie meaning a fucking walking robot. Because when you listen to society, you become a robot. When you allow society to be a dictator in your life, you are a walking robot. Why? Because you don't even know who the fuck you are. Society have chosen it for you. So you've lost your melanin. You've lost it. You've lost the power that your melanin upholds. You keep injecting yourself. You keep injecting yourself. You're thinking about suicide. You're cutting yourself. You're cutting your wrist because society says this. Fuck society. Take ownership of your power back. Go take your soul back from your exes like we did. Go take your souls back. Call on your soul back from everyone that have taken from your soul, everyone that have taken from your energy. Go call your name. Call out your name.
Right now, call it back.
And you will feel, man, you're going to feel like you fire. You're going to like, fire, 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 fire. Jesus, fire. Man, you ain't gonna know what's happening. Okay? Fire. Everywhere. Fire. Man, you're gonna feel alive again. And drop those baggages down. Drop them. Put the I want you to go into your thoughts right now and begin to drop down those loads you're carrying, your friends' loads, your family loads, because you want to pay this person bill, you got to pay that person bill, you got to pay Bobo and Jojo them bill, you got to pay Mr. Jones or whatever the fuck they call John Doe bills, you got to pay their house note, their car note, their insurance, their title, you got to give them money for food, you got to get, but man, burn that shit up.
Burn it.
How you gonna pay your bill this month? How you gonna eat this month? How your children gonna eat this month? Are you putting money away to save for you for later on when you retire? You wanna go on a vacation? Sometimes you gotta be selfish. I'm sorry. Like I ain't finna overextend myself for people who ain't even doing nothing. They're not even giving me a give and exchange. There's no give and exchange. They just take. And your eyes sucking in like you're a walking zombie. And you wonder why am I losing so much fucking weight? Why I don't want to eat? Because you don't consume yourself with other people's baggages and energy. And you don't understand what the fuck is going on. I want you, when you release those loads, you're going to see your weight back. You're going to see you're going to start shining. You're going to start eating healthy. You're going to start looking healthy. You're going to start looking good. They're going to be wondering how the hell is he or she doing this shit. Because you're taking your power back. Everybody that I've told you ain't going to be shit. For everybody I've told you the black sheep of the family. For everybody I've tried to dim your light. I'm not saying that all darkness is a bad thing. Because actually sometimes when when you light a candle in the dark and you gaze into that light, it actually does something to you. It increases your pineal gland, okay? That's actually a good thing because your enemies can't find you. So there's different types of darkness, okay? Darkness also brings balance, all right? So there's different ways to look at darkness and light, however you want to look at it. But that's another story. We ain't going to delve into that shit. Everyone that I've told you that you will never be successful, everyone that I've tried to block you in every way possible, we're going to send that shit back and we're going to take our soul back from these motherfuckers. And we're going to stand in our power. And when you begin to do that shit, I want you to start manifesting it in your thoughts, in your pineal gland, in your pituitary gland, whatever you want to call it, your apex. Envision your apex opening up and receiving sunlight, okay? And releasing the dark forces, release baggages. It's an exchange. It's called physics. To be honest, science and metaphysical go hand in hand. That's the truth they don't want to tell you. Okay. I'll wait. I wanna be that baby. Trying to find anyone who can stop them. One woman loves to play in many different ways. Man is not the man if you know what a man is. Hey, my Rastafarians, I'm just saying. So change the dynamics of your life. You don't want how your life look right now. Change the shit.
Because you have the power to do it.
Change it. Reinforce it. But never be what nobody calls you that's negative. Ever. Ever. Because once you start doing that, you're giving them your power. they're gonna be gaining. It's like negative energy, right? Just like tranquil spirit. What does tranquil spirit does? Tranquil spirit comes in to tell you you ain't shit. It will give you negative feedbacks, and it will taunt you, right? It will torment you. You know what I mean? But when you know yourself, you're gonna redirect the narratives, right? And you're gonna block that energy. You're gonna destroy that energy. That's why it's important to learn how to fight spiritually. So you be like a wrecking ball of fire. You want your enemies to be scared of you. You don't want to be scared of your enemies. You want them scared. You be like a wrecking ball of fire to your enemies. And they don't want that fire because you're too hot. Boom! Hey, I feel like I'm in class. I don't even feel like I'm a teacher right now. I feel like I'm a student. I'm just listening. Because some of these things is fascinating me too. Just like you like, wow. I'm like, wow.
You speaking, bro. This is why I said I really hope they get these gems. That's why I said let me just stop ad-lib. I'm just gonna shut up.
Girl, you look so comfortable by that earth. You are so
Girl,
comfortable
I love
with
it.
the earth, boy. Yes, that's what I
Boy,
need to be doing right now.
I love it, man. This is everything for me, man. I am
Yeah.
one. I am one. One. It feels so good. You know, that ain't really grassy area, but it's still ground.
Yeah, ground yourself. Walk on grass barefooted. Hug a tree and transfer the energy. This is still physics. Transfer of energy. Transfer negative energy into positive energy. It's the tree of life.
Tree of life.
Okay, the roots and the stems are long. Far longer than what you can imagine. And when you exchange that energy, you know what the tree does? I just saw it right now, so I got to share this with you. The tree, the stems of the tree actually drops those negative energy into dooms. Doom of darkness, I'm hearing. So when you hug a tree and you're transferring any negative energy from you to the tree, and the tree is exchanging light energy to you, positive energy to you, that tree then takes that dark force, transfer it, omit it into the doom of darkness. I don't know what this is, but I just saw it, and it looks like a portal that's spiraling, like a
Wow.
twister. So the tree actually throws it away. Now, this is new information to me too.
Let me
I've
come
always
find the
wondered
tree.
though, like, do they keep it inside or they transfer it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always wondered. So this is interesting to know.
Oh,
Very.
that's amazing.
So it's they keep saying it's physics. Positive and negative atoms. Positive and negative atoms.
It's crazy. And you know what's weird, Cindy? It's like they taught us about like atoms and nucleuses and stuff in school, but not in this way. They brought it to us
Right.
so it could be, because all of humanity basically goes off of the atom nucleus, thing basically, and it's what's called a nuclei. It's also a
Nucleus.
nuclei,
Yep.
which is the very center
Of the
of
cell.
the atom. Wow, or something like that.
Yeah,
But
something
it's
like
like
that, girl. I think it's girl.
they didn't teach it to us though in that way.
That's
That's just
biology,
amazing to
actually.
me.
That's biology. Where the molecules, there is the outer layer and there's the inner layer, and there's cellular, and there is molecule, and there's atoms. There's also mass, and I'm getting nuclei. I feel like nuclear is in the middle. It's small, but it look like cells.
Yes, it's
So
a
anyone that
center.
knows about biology, please enlighten us, because I'm
Please,
listen,
I beg
listen.
you.
Listen, this is like going back in time. So you guys need to study your chemistry. Go back to chemistry and go back to physics. Those are very important. And geometry, those three things, even
Because
calculus, those things are very important because that's what's happening. They're using science. They're using physics, they're using science. All right, so learn about negative and positive. Learn about atoms. Damn, this is a lot, man.
It's a
So
lot.
we need to go rest though. We need to go
I'm
because
so
I feel
tired.
so calm right now. I just want to keep that energy.
Yeah, so we could tap out.
Yeah, we could tap
I just
out.
start coughing.
Yeah, you need to cough it out. Yeah, you got to spit it out too when you cough it. So drink your water. Where's your water? Another thing you guys could do is you could wash your crystals and put it in your glass, but you got to make sure you choose the ones that would actually increase your vibration. So research on your crystals. Also, you could put the crystals outside of the glass to energize it with properties and minerals from the crystals.
Oh,
You could
wow.
also sit the water under the sun to energize it with strength and power and fertility, so that when you drink it, you feel that energy. So Spirit is saying write this down too. And you could sun gaze between the hours of 6:30 to 7 a.m. when the sun is rising as well. Also, you could put the crystals in your bath water 20 minutes before you take a bath, after you take a shower, to energize the water for you, because crystals have great properties that can help you. Also, for so you don't get attacked in the metaphysical world, you could get you shungite, teknite crystal,
Hematite.
hematite, okay, black obsidian, black onyx, black tourmaline.
Yep.
Shegnite and hematite is good for electronics. For those of you that use a lot of electronics, wear it on your left wrist, or
Yep.
your left finger. Okay.
Oh,
Um,
Cindy.
yeah.
Cindy.
Uh,
Oh, about the females covering their head. About the messing with the head at night, the crown.
yeah. So for my females, it could even be for males as well. I'm getting both
Yeah,
sets.
for
Um,
everybody.
for
Everybody.
everybody. At nighttime, I want you to cover your head before you go to sleep. Tie your head with a scarf or something. It could either be a white scarf or black or red. All right? Because they're coming through the metaphysical to try to gain control of our powers, which is from our apex, which is from our mind. They're trying to take our power. So you want to cover it before you go to bed. Also, put your crystals under your pillow before you go to bed.
Yeah.
Okay, you could, for those of you that are highly spiritual, you could actually put an egg under your bed to absorb the negative energy while you sleep as well.
Mm.
Interesting. I'm gonna do that
Interesting.
tonight. Shit. I do know that the egg absorb negative energy when you put on the underneath you when you sleep. But shit, they say at night before you go to bed. Anytime before you go to bed, you can. And then what you want to do is uh, uh, um spit on it before you break it into your toilet so you can flush down, and throw the
Mm.
eggshell in the trash.
Wow.
All right.
All
So
right.
I'm dropping more juice.
Hey.
And for those of you that read if for those of you that know how to read eggs and water in a glass, you could break it. You could spit on it, pray over it, not to affect you, to be sealed. That energy be sealed, and you break it into the glass of water, and you sit it there for an hour and read it. Or you could put it under the sun, so that it blocks any negative energy from coming out of the glass. And then you read it. That's what I did. Also, what I did worked. Okay, great. It worked.
Yes,
Ah.
thank you.
So we're gonna check out because we've been on here for shit. We've been on for a
Hours.
minute. Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta go rest that body.
Yeah,
Rest that body because I can feel you, Sarah. You're tired.
I'm so tired. She is tired. She is tired.
We're
But
both
I
tired,
really
girl.
enjoyed y'all, man. I love all y'all, and I hope to please see y'all on my page. I would love to have y'all over
Yeah, go
there.
check her out. She speaks to the collective, and she brings the divine gives her messages to speak to
Yes,
everyone. Because also there's a battle between the male and female
yes.
gendification. There's a
And
battle
speak
with
up.
femininity and masculinity. Womb man, the womb man, which is
Good man.
WOMB dash man. Okay, MAN. All right. Without us, there will be no life on this earth. Always remember that, women. And the thing is that we women actually just want to be equal mates to our partner.
That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
We want to be. That's it. We're not driven by, women are not driven by ego, but a lot of men are. So a lot of men, that's why you get degraded by men if you allow it to happen. All right.
If you allow it.
If you allow it, you okay? Because it take one time for men to degrade you, to say, to cuss that motherfucker out and let them know you're not to be played with and leave that motherfucker. You know, it takes that one time. Okay. But if you allow it, they're gonna keep doing it because I don't want to stay here for another hour, but let me just give you a brief one because for real.
It need to be said. It need to be said. It need to be said.
Because why do I need to look up there? Okay, somebody said, can you pin her page, moderator? I'm telling you to follow a page because you could receive enlightenment through her page. Like, what the hell?
It's Light of the Soul Tarot.
Yeah. You know, we got to support each other. Everyone could get a piece of the pie.
Yep.
And that's the problem. And that's the problem in the African society. Like,
there you go.
People don't want other people to be successful. You're afraid of someone being more successful. You should be thanking goodness that someone like you is successful as hell. You know what I mean? You should be supportive of one another. Like, that's the problem. And you know what? They're using our man to divide us. They're using our man to divide the femininity and the masculinity. And you don't understand why. Because they're turning this man into gay. They spray this medicine that start with a C, and they're turning this man gay so that they would not, what's the word I'm looking for?
They can't take their role.
Procreate. Yes, that's the word. They would not be able to procreate. That's why more men are becoming gay and down lows. Okay? So open your eyes, all right? All right? This is why there's a division. And then you have this set of men that degrades women because they've allowed society to tell them what type of women to date and be with. And they've downgraded because if they're with a woman like them, guess what? It'll be more empowered even. The melanin will be, woo! It's more power, baby. Okay, so, okay, keep dating your cactus or whatever you want to call it. Time out! Time out! Yo, time out! I need to tap out. I'm gone. I can't do the ancestors right now. They're speaking too much truth, and some people can't take it.
They mad. Some people
they're pissed. Like, God, because you're downgrading, you're degrading, and you're you don't even know you're flushing. Okay, let me shut up. Okay, so you want your baby to have blue eyes and curly hair. You want it to be mixed and mulatto and blah 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 blah. But you fucking up. You
don't even know.
You don't even know. You don't even know it. You fucking up. Because not only are you being ignorant as hell, you're teaching your kids how to be ignorant.
Yeah.
Do you know that our eyes, this physical eyes that we see, is a different color from our third eye, which is in triangle shape like the pyramids, right? Of Egyptian pyramids, right? The eye, the Horus eyes, right? So, because I'm dissecting it, right? And the eyes, this physical eyes, is used as a distraction from the pineal gland. The real eye is I am that I am, which is your pineal gland eye. That's the real eye. Okay. And that real eye is a different color from your physical eye. That's why when you see when people get older, their eye color changes.
Yeah. Woo.
Let me ring the
That's a
bell.
big one. There you go. Oh my goodness.
So it's not just a
No.
physical thing that's happening that's causing the eye to change color. You see that they only allow you to see that eye for a little amount of time. Because that eye color changes during the end of times when their flesh die. The flesh die, but the soul live on forever. Do you understand what I'm saying? So when someone dies, celebrate them instead of mourning. Celebrate them because they're still alive. Either way you look at it. Okay, class is over. Class is over. I'm done. So cover your hair before you go to bed. Thank you, Sierra, for that point.
I got one more thing to say.
Okay, say, girl.
All right, this just my phone was acting crazy. Women, no women and men. Excuse me. It's gonna sound real crazy, but I gotta say it. If you are not married and if you're not with the actual mate, do not masturbate.
Thank you. I said that shit.
Do not masturbate.
Mm-hmm.
You are opening the door for other spirits. When you think that you're coming from what you imagine, you're coming from them entities, from demonic entities.
And they're taking your power.
They're taking your power. Taking your power. Do not masturbate. I mean, if you're gonna have sex with an actual person. But
that you're with.
Yes. But I would just be celibate, to be honest. You know, because it's too people got too much stuff attached to them right now, and you don't, especially if you're a woman, because we hold that stuff in our womb.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if you're not with a mate right now, boyfriend, husband, whatever, do not masturbate. Throw it away. I threw all mine away. Throw it away, and you'll be okay.
Yeah, I've been stopped masturbation. I've been stopped. Yep. So, because I'm gonna tell you right now, and for those of you that watch Pornhub, RedTube, whatever you want to call it, entities come through those energies too as well. If you don't know, they come. Yep. It's a portal that you're opening up.
It's a portal.
When you start masturbating to that, there's energies, incubus, yeah, succubus, incubus, spirit, sexual demons. And when you start thinking about masturbation in your thought, and you seen like it's I don't know why I'm getting this, but I'm seeing somebody in thoughts of masturbation like 24/7 all year. It's that energy. It's a constant. They want you to masturbate all the time. That's why you're addicted to porn. You're addicted to masturbation because the energy making you do it. I don't know why I'm stroking my hand. I'm embarrassed. Sorry. So I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Please. I'm just a messenger. So practice retention, semen retention, okay?
Yeah.
Use that energy from your sacred chakra and say, put it into my creative use. Put it in for my creative juices. Okay? Redirect it into because sacred chakra is also used for creativity. Do you get how that goes along? So when you did ejaculating and all that, you know what I'm saying? You're throwing away your creative juices, your power. You get what I'm saying? So practice semen retention, practice celibacy, discipline yourself. Stop watching them porn hubs. Stop. And I bet you those porn stars have never been the same. But okay, but anyway, to each his own. You know, knowledge is power, knowledge is key. I leave you with this on this blessed Sunday. So go practice that, okay? All right, you guys have a blessed one. Good night, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I don't know what else to say, my dear. I don't know what's And I want to say thank you to Sierra for being such a great sport today. Don't forget subscribe to our channel and give us some likes, okay?
Thank you.
Peace and
Blessings
love,
upon you.
family.
Peace and love.
Or more powerful than they make you look or they make you think.
Yay.
Stand in your power. Now, I'm not saying you should be driven by your power and go start rioting, talk about men and shit and all that. That's what I'm saying.
Please don't. Please.
That's not what we're saying. We're simply saying know thy power. Okay? You're a womb man. Womb man. Without you, there won't be no life on this planet Earth. Know that power. Stand in your power. And know that you're more powerful than you think, woman. All right.